All right. Hello, everyone. We got one trophy left. Only one more no-fall run. So yeah, I haven't streamed for a couple of days. I have a couple of days ago I got the no-fall run for the second map, which most people say is the hardest one. So I'm feeling okay about that. Yeah, and so last trophy that we have is no falls on this final map. Technically, it's a two-fall run because there are two forced falls here very early on. But it's basically a no-fall run. Hello, Craig. Good to see you. Thank you. We'll see if it happens today. Little bit practiced on this map. I feel like I need a lot of practice at the very top of the map, which is the final tower where there's a lot of quicksand. I'm very weak at that section, and so as of now, I've just kind of been doing runs. Even if I fall, I'll continue along through the end, because I know I just need a ton of practice at the sandstone. Hello, Clive. Oh my god, congratulations on the plat. Clive, I don't know if you know the trick here. There's like a certain pixel that you can jump at here, and it helps skip like half of the bog. I got it one time, and I've watched videos on it, but I don't really know exactly where that is. Thank you, Clive. Yeah, we'll see if it happens today. I'm not sure overall, but we will see. Yeah, the map's interesting. These first couple of sections aren't too bad, although I was just practicing before streaming and I died in the bog on my one practice run. But usually I should be able to get out of the bog and then Molding Manor without too much trouble. I think my best actual no-fall run is like to the very top of the section after Molding Manor, bug stalk, the like slippery bug section. I think I made it there. I might have made it into the cat tower once. But again, I'm not really going for no-fall runs yet. I'm mostly just practicing to get my overall PB down. Because, yeah, I just suck at the quicksand. I'm so bad at it, I just don't get it. I could definitely use advice from people once I get up there. Thank you, Sonic. Yeah, Slacker, I don't know so I got bog skip once, because I know of its existence, but I don't quite know how to set it up. Like, I've watched videos and stuff, but I haven't really learned it yet. If you know of a good way to describe the setup, I'll definitely give it a shot next time I started it. All of the, I should probably just put all of the videos that I've watched on bog skip. Ooh, nope, not quite. I think I'm dead. Yep. All the videos I watch on bog skip are wearing different shoes, which I probably should just put those shoes on and replicate, the exact position where they're standing. But I'm so lazy about taking the shoes on and off that I haven't bothered doing that yet. You have to go far left and touch the wall, then full jump left and go and walk forward. Then after 4 straight pixels, you see 1 pixel below and to the right. Take off your cape and hat. Okay, yeah, I'll 1 pixel below. Sorry, I'll take off the cape and hat now. Let's see, what am I even wearing? King's cape, magic crown. I think I'm wearing. I've seen the people that are like jumping. Yeah, I've seen the videos on bog skip of people like jumping to the left, and I didn't really understand what was going on there. Yeah, so I'll keep trying to skip, but I'm not too Not too concerned if I can get it down 100%. Mostly I want to get a couple of good runs to the quicksand today, even with falls. Hey Slippy, yeah, I was gonna stream a half hour later, but I was doing nothing, so I figured I might as well do this. Okay, so let's see. Go far left and touch the wall, then full jump left. So full jump left. And go and walk forward. Then after 4 straight pixels, you should see 1 pixel below and to the right. Take off your cape and hat. So Clive, I'm supposed to walk to the right 4 pixels now, and then what? Full jump again? I don't know. I don't know. I'm just skipping. Clive, on the next time, if anyone has info on the skip, let me know next time. That seems close. Ooh, Sonic. That's exciting. I haven't seen a plat video on that yet. Yes, hello, okay. Thank you for joining the chat. That's the nice little like low tier subscriber. Although I think that upgrades the longer you're a subscriber. I think it will turn from bronze to silver to gold. But thank you for subscribing. I think you did that like a month ago. I'm inching towards 1,000 subscribers. I definitely the big boost from the Meat Machine video has died off. I'm getting like maybe 3 or 4 subscribers a day, so I'm really inching along. But I'm only like 50 or 60 subscribers away from 1,000 now. Yeah, I don't know for 1,000 subs. Yeah, I don't know. What would people want to see for 1,000 subs? Maybe I could do... It could be kind of fun to do a short game, just get the platinum get the entire platinum on stream. That's a bad fall. I'm gonna keep restarting until I at least get out of the bog with no falls. If there's a good like 4 or 5 hour platinum, like Astro's Playroom would have been perfect. But if there's a good 4 or 5 hour platinum, it'd be fun to do just one stream to get a platinum. Yeah, Craig, you got the skip maybe twice. I got it once a couple of days ago. I'll show you the setup that I was working on once I get there. I was watching some video where they had like the fancy shoes on, and I just tried to line up the pixels perfectly. Slippy, I haven't done a ton of runs on this map. And my PB's, like, I'm fairly good throughout most of the map, and then just really still struggle with the quicksand. So I would say my PB up to the tower is probably, like, in the 20s or so of 20 falls or so, or maybe even less, maybe even in the teens. And then I just suck so badly at quicksand that, you know, I have a lot of falls there, which caused me to fall back down and then get more falls as I'm climbing back up. All right, so this was the setup that I saw. I'll try to scooch out of the way here so you can see it. There's two little, it's probably too hard to see on the stream. There are two little black pixels in my shoes here, and I try to set up, I think that's basically it. It might be one more pixel in, but I try to set it up so the second black pixel is off the screen, but the first black pixel is on the screen. We'll see if this works. Nope, not quite. Yeah, Craig, for that one, we'll have to see. Um I obviously got to finish this. I imagine this plat will take. Hopefully, I'll be able to get it within a week. Again, I've not practiced this map a ton, so I'm still feeling pretty rusty. Like on these runs, you definitely get to the point where you just know it's around the corner, where you feel good enough, and you know that it could be like any run. That's at least what happened on the second map, where it's like, I think I got that trophy on Tuesday, and I woke up on Tuesday and was like, okay, it's probably just going to happen today because I'm really close. I'm not to that point on this map yet where it could be any day. So let's say this plat within a week. I have a good amount of editing still to do for the video on this plat, and then I probably will do an easier game or two just to reset. So I would give it some time until I do another really hard game. But we'll see. Really, Sonic? Yeah, okay, Clive. I'll keep doing the going all the way left to set up the that skip. Ooh. Craig, I haven't really paid attention to least amount of jumps. I'll have to go look at what my no fall was for map 2 for least amount of jumps, because I got super efficient at that one. Sonic, I'm surprised that you say this is the easiest one. I definitely found I really had no major trouble with the first map. Chimney was tough, and then one of those wind jumps was tough. But other than that, I didn't have too much trouble. All right, I take off the shoes here because I like to stick to this top platform. And luckily, this isn't a fall. I can overshoot it as much as I want. That jump's always a little sketchy. Ah. All right. You know what? I'm gonna get out of the bog, even though we have a fall. Hi, Anas. Good to see you. Yeah, Craig. For falls, I was saying it's probably like the record to the tower is probably in the teens, but like the actual record of getting to the top is probably in like the 60s. Just because I fail so much on the tower. Sonic, I hated the snake ring stuff. Now with 2 falls, I'm gonna restart. Hello, Rob. Hello, Foxer. And it's good to see you. Is this your first time joining the stream? Okay, here's another question for people that have played this game. Is there a way to reorganize your inventory? Because I hate having to scroll down like 10 items to get to the snake ring. Yeah, Foxer, I remember you from last time. Yeah, thanks for checking it out again. I think Anas is new. Yeah, that's not being able to reorganize the inventory. Very annoying. I should have beelined it for Snake Ring at the very start of the game. Saved myself like 3 minutes over the course of this 160-hour platinum. Okay, so I'm gonna... Let me scroll back up. Full jump left because this makes it more consistent because your jump moves the king 1.5 pixels. Interesting. And now I just go over here and set it up. Like this, maybe? Seemed close. Ah, full jump right. Okay. Well, we'll get it next time. Nice, Foxer. I haven't done the DLC for Cuphead. It's a fun game, though. No worries, Clive. I'll give it a shot next time. Sonic, did you I got the plat for Final Fantasy Remake. Did you get that one, and how would you compare Rebirth to it? I'm not a huge RPG fan, so I was actually pretty happy to get through all of Remake. Like normally with those types of games, I do not make it all the way through, so I was happy to get through all of Remake. I really hate this jump, and I really should take off my ring right here to get back up to that platform. Yeah, second favorite game of all time. Which one? Rebirth or Remake or the original? Okay, that's nice. My friends in college really loved 10, and then my freshman year in college I bonded with one of my good friends, Jason. It's just a guy on my freshman year floor. I brought my PS3 to school, and he played Final Fantasy 13 on it. So that one also has a soft spot for me. Terrible jump. All right, we really got to get out of the bog just because it's the most depressing zone, and I want to practice the higher stuff. Okay, nice. Yeah, Sonic 10 and I think 10 is probably the ones that my friends like the most. And then yeah, I think 13 is not well loved, but we definitely loved it. The 13 battle music we always played during our D&D campaigns. Hello, H-Star. Yeah, Rebirth definitely could win Game of the Year. Seems like a pretty light year so far. And I don't really know if there's anything huge on the horizon. Alright, so we'll full jump to the right. And I don't know what to do from here. Full jump again? Nope. Why is that, H-Star? Sonic, I think my PSN is Jeremy _ Bentham. I know there's a link to PSN profiles somewhere on my YouTube page. Hello, Lucas. Good to see you. Okay, Clive, thank you. Next time, we'll do it. Yeah, Lucas, thanks for watching the Tetris one. That's an older one. That one does not get as many views, but that's a crazy platinum. I wish Wish that one got some more views. No worries, Clive. I'm also just kind of like flying through the setup. I'm not giving it much effort every time I'm there. Clive, if you have it, I'll also go watch your run after this. And if you do it there, I'll use that as reference. Foxer, I really don't have a consistent stream schedule. I know that's bad. Around this time on weekdays is probably my most consistent. This is after work for me. So I stream in the evenings Eastern. And then usually not on a Wednesday. But other than that, other days of the week, a stream might pop up. But yeah, I know I need to get more consistent. All right, let's nail this stupid jump. There we go. All right, Molding Manor, not too bad, but definitely a couple places where you can fall. At this point, I'm just going to go, unless I fall back into the bog, I'm just going to go to the top even if I fall. Because I think I could definitely use advice on some of the upper sections. Shoot. Ah. Ooh, I think that's... Okay, good. That's still not a fall. Normally I'm not... I mean, in fact, I'm going to take off these shoes. Just for my point of reference of, like, how far I'm standing on platforms. Be interested in different routes through Bugstock as well, because I've watched a couple of videos with a few different routes. I use one from a speedrun, which might be more dangerous than it needs to be. That was close. Yeah, so I feel pretty good about all of these screens. This screen has one kind of tricky jump. This jump's a little tricky. Alright, and then these screens are the ones where I think there are probably easier routes, but I don't really know anything. This one too. I've seen some people go over to the right because this jump is a little tough. Ooh, that was close. This jump is also tough. Whew. All right. And this, I mean, I just keep saying the same thing. This jump is also tough, where you can do a full jump here, but you really need to, like, instantly cancel your momentum once you get onto this slippery surface. That was close. All right, and I think this is a new PB in terms of actually 0 falls, or 2 falls. This section is probably the one that I am worst on other than quicksand. Although I'm getting a little bit better at it. Okay. Here I'm trying to position myself with my left boot kind of half off of the platform, but it's hard to tell where the platform actually ends. I think this is probably good. I need to like get better at this setup, basically. I don't know the exact position. Really, Sonic, you think Bog is the most annoying? I think my least, other than quicksand, I think my least favorite screen is the top screen of this section, which hopefully we make it to here. So this screen is a couple hard jumps. I know that there's a full jump here that I just learned. I don't have it down 100%, but I think this will do it. That's nice. Whew. And then these 2 jumps are also tough. Yeah. Damn. All right, well, that's a new PB to the top of cats. Yeah, that's what I often do that. I often overshoot these jumps. Let's see if... I don't think that was going to work. It's really hard to line up the pixels here. Pretty good. Interesting, Sonic. Yeah, I'm interested in how many runs it takes people. I'm at 6:05 now. I guess I should. I mean, I can go back and look at my recordings of. That was a batch file. I can look at my recordings to see when I actually started practicing the other map. I would be shocked if I get this in under 80 runs. But maybe 80 is... It's not paying attention there at all. Maybe 80 is more than it sounds like. But I'm actually pretty encouraged by getting to the top of cats with no falls. That's definitely the best I've done so far. And it did not feel... I felt pretty in control throughout all of it. And I usually don't struggle with Phantom Tower up here either. Kind of lost my rhythm by looking at chat the first time I was up here. But a lot of these aren't too bad. say that and fall twice on a pretty easy jump. It's so hard to get locked in once you have a fall as well, though. This jump's annoying. This jump you really have to get right on the very edge, so I'll do the snake ring trick to make little scooches a little easier. There we go. It's a tough jump. Yeah, Trials is a tough one. I have not tried it yet, but I know a couple people in chat, I think, gave it a shot. Ugh. Alright, well, back through Cat now, I guess. It's like a slight recovery. Let's see if we can... I don't know if there's a... I'm just gonna try this jump. Good practice on this upper stuff. Hello, Spicy. How's it going? Maybe I need to, like, just change my mental on Cat Tower here. Like, if I just tell myself a lot of these jumps are actually kind of free, I might play better. Because right now I consider it, like, one of the hardest sections in the level. And it's really not too bad. It's just these jumps. Yeah, that was good again. I think I'm probably at like 110 for Jump King. I can look it up once I'm off stream, but I think it's gonna come in. I mean, I certainly hope that it will come in less than my Meat Boy Forever. Meat Boy Forever took me like 160. Clive, if you're still here, how long? What was your final playtime by the end of it? $157. Yeah, I think I'll be... Hopefully I'll be under that. Again, I think I'm at like probably 110 right now. But I also might have 20 more hours of this. I think I'm probably only 5 or so hours into practicing it. Oh, God. I'm glad to get practice on that jump. This jump killed a lot of runs of not canceling my momentum in time. And I suppose I'm glad to get practice up here on Cat as well. But yeah, as you can see, I'm like, this is kind of what happens where I had a pretty good run and now I'm all the way up to 12 runs. I think I kind of just lose focus once I fall once. Ooh, that's a surprising fall. I don't think that I've ever had that one happen. Splasher is definitely on the list. Had a couple of suggestions for super hard games. We'll probably be choosing between Splasher, this one that, who keeps recommending it? The one that Craig keeps recommending. I don't know how to pronounce it. Kiranaga's Revenge. Hollow Knight, I know, is not like an insane platinum, like on this level, but I'm kind of getting the itch to play Hollow Knight again. VVVVV has definitely been recommended a couple of times. I think Meat Boy Forever is also harder than this. This one, I think the thing with Meat Boy Forever is the number of brutal runs that you need to pull off is just so much more than this. Like, I suppose this has the rings and the boots are really hard, but those feel like more of a grind than pulling off a run. And Meat Boy Forever, you just have like 7 of them that you need to do, which is demoralizing mentally. I think only having to do 3 runs in this game just makes it easier. Hello, Beach Boy. Good to see you. Yeah, Wolf 2 is on the list. People have been telling me that, like, Wolf 2 is, or at least I think I've seen that people are saying that Wolf 2 is maybe getting a little bit easier with, like, the amount of knowledge the community has about it and, like, really good videos walking you through what your run should look like. I'm really bad at that kind of genre, so that's the reason why I haven't done it yet, where it's just not up my alley. But if people feel like there are really great guides there that can make it easier, I'm definitely willing to give it a shot. Clive, I think I also want to do Sifu next. Hey Dubs, runs are going okay. I new PB on this run, but have fallen 14 times since then. So, and on Phantom Tower too, which I was saying I usually feel pretty confident on, but I've been getting a lot of falls here. But yeah, new PB. I got basically to the top of the Cat Tower, which is, there's like 3 or 4 sections after that, so we're making progress. Sometimes I accidentally unequip the wrong item and leave Snake Ring on and lose a run that way. This jump, luckily, is not a fall, so it's a tough jump, but that doesn't count as a fall, the one that I just failed. But it's a tough jump back up to this platform, so you really kind of want to hit it on your first try. But and then this jump, as always, is very scary. In my New Babe Plus run, one of my runs failed on the final jump. It was extremely devastated. I'm excited to put it in the video, though. Oh my god. Beach Boy, did you just donate 20 bucks? That's like literally insane. Uh, Bog skip for the win. You know what, Beach Boy? I will learn bog skip thanks to your 20 bucks. That's actually crazy. Thank you very much. No need to do that at all, but I super appreciate it. Any last jump falls? Yeah, one last jump fall on map 2. My heart stopped. I undershot the final jump, but I got back to. I had a death on the last jump, and then like within an hour I got the trophy, so I was able to recover pretty quickly. But oh my god, devastating! I think you were there for some of the Meat Boy Forever chokes at the very end of runs, and it felt just like that. Yeah, Wanderslacker. Yeah, it's bad. I will say though, like you definitely do hit a point in these runs where you just know it's around the corner. So, it's like almost. I mean, I think it's almost as devastating as, you know, some of these really bad falls on your first time through the map when you still suck at the game. That's a jump that I need practice on, by the way. You know, all these falls feel bad, and when you know that you're basically good enough to get the no fall run, you know it's just around the corner. But yeah, it hurts a lot. Thanks, Dubs. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate you. All right, so hard jumps in this section. These jumps are always scary, like that. This goes all the way back down to the base of the tower. There are like 1 or 2 jumps above that screen that are tough, that I'm probably at like 60% accuracy. That's a bad one to fail. When am I going to post the video for Jumping Plat? Well, first I need to get the Plat, of course. I'm hoping to get the Plat within a week. And then I've started editing the video. So I would say, optimistically, I should have the video up within 2 weeks. But we'll see. But yeah, making good progress on the edit, which is good. That it takes a lot of time to put those videos together. I need a good thumbnail for the video too. There are not a ton of. God damn. There are not a ton of like high-res images of this character, so I need to do some work figuring out what the thumbnail is gonna be. Damn, that's another bad fall. All right, we'll give it another. We'll start over here. We're at 24 falls. We made it to top of Cat Tower with no falls, and then that fall is just too annoying to not restart. I can't believe Dubs just donated 20 bucks. That's actually insane. Or not Dubs, Beach Boy did. All right, Clive, if you're still here, or if anyone knows Bog Skip. Ooh. Forgot I needed to do a little reposition there. If anyone knows Bog Skip, give me some advice for when I get there. After falling down, go to left wall, then jump full right and walk. And then at what point do you stop? Because I've seen videos where people like go into the next screen and then back up. Like, can you describe when you stop walking? Is there an indicator on your boots or shoes, anything? Yeah, the NPCs are great. I love this dude. I love I think the atmosphere in this third map, I think I like the second map more, but the atmosphere in this third map between that dude and then the atmosphere in the bog, like the bog just makes you feel awful. I think I already screwed it up, so let me go to left wall and then jump full right and walk. Then stop past the small pixel, which is below the 3 pixel line. Yeah, the weird ghost trick is spooky. Okay, then stop past the small pixel, which is below the 3 pixel line. The 3 pixel line, I'm guessing, is the line on the ground right there. But I'm not sure. Or is it the 3 pixel line up top here? Is that 3 pixels? We'll send it from here. Unless, Clive, you have, yeah. Should be where your head is. Okay. Yeah, okay. I'll just keep working on this, by watching a video. Oops, not the tunic. Snake ring. The walking left is nice, though. I saw that in videos, and I didn't really understand why that was necessary. But I'll definitely do that from now on. Honestly, this part of the bog isn't that bad, though. I think I struggle most with the jumps getting out of the bog. Those last 3 jumps. Thank God I didn't just fall there. Okay, cool. Thank you, Clive. These jumps I really should take my ring off, but I'm too lazy to. You know what, I will. I'm like super hesitant on these jumps. I don't know why. I guess it's just really easy to go flying over them. So this would be a nice one to be able to skip. All right, here we go. Yeah, and then that's a hard jump. All right, we'll give it another shot. Beach Boy, what are you working on these days? Can't remember if you're doing, if you're slowly chipping away at Crypt. Oh, nice. How is Battlefront? Yeah, wandering. I have a cloud save for the quicksand section, but I set it up basically the first time I got there while I was practicing no falls. I set it up, but I'm a little bit hesitant to use it because that's going to screw up my attempt number. Like if I go in and load that save, then my attempt number will be reset back to whatever what it was on that save. And like I know that doesn't really matter, but I am just kind of curious of like overall stats at the end of the game. All right, do a full jump here, and there's something to do with the 3 line of your head, maybe. I'm also going to put on my shoes. I'll put on the snake ring to move a couple of pixels at a time. That could be it. Like the 3 lines or the 3 pixels of my nose are right on the edge. Close. I put on the shoes because the videos that I were watching, the guy was wearing shoes, so it helped me line myself up with him. But yeah, those Battlefront games, definitely some of my favorites growing up. I hope they re-release those Lord of the Rings games. I don't think they ever will, but I associate those Battlefield and Lord of the Rings games together so much, both like PS2, GameCube era stuff. Such a coward on these jumps. Yeah, there were 2 of those Lord of the Rings games. I think that must have been the one that started at Helm's Deep. Must have been Return of the King. Both of them were fun. I was so hyped for Lord of the Rings Conquest, which was essentially Star Wars Battlefront, but Lord of the Rings. And I have like such a vivid memory of going to my friend's house and playing those games and being somewhat disappointed in them. I think we only played it for like one night. It was that and Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts came out like right around the same time. And so it was just a couple of games that really did not live up to our hype. I'm going to put on the snake ring here just to watch the middle of the platform. I think I would be fine jumping from there, but you never know. Nice, Lemon. Welcome. Good luck on your runs. I just got that earlier this week. Very tough. How Lemon, if you join my Discord, there's a link somewhere on my YouTube channel. I posted my run, my no fall run. So you can see the exact path that I'm using, but you know, it's very similar to what everyone else is doing. I think my biggest tip that I haven't seen a ton of people talk about is to put on the snake ring in order to move only a couple of pixels. Like if you really need to get half of your boot off of this ledge, put on the snake ring. It actually makes it easier to scoot just a little bit. Like, for example, this is a section where it's not that big of a deal if you fall here. Like, if you scoot too far, you don't get a fall. But if I wanted to really make sure I was far enough, I would throw on the snake ring and scooch a couple of pixels down. Glad that this doesn't count as a fall. This is a fairly scary jump, so it's nice that you can undershoot it as much as you want. Whoops. Whew. Whew, that was close. All right, we can get through this section. It'll be another pretty good run. Ooh, man, that jump is always scarier than it should be. Ooh, that was very close. Hate this jump. It's one of my least favorite jumps. Don't quite know what to do here. Good. This jump's also scary. Good. Good. Nice. Guess we're not quite in Cat House yet, but... Alright, nice. Definitely another solid run here. Let's see if we can set a new PB. I just got to the top of Cat House without a fall, and then fell at the very top. So that's what we're trying to beat. Sometimes just a setup here that I don't know how tight it is. Sometimes I screw that up and don't bonk my head. I also don't know how tight this setup is. I think that that's probably good, but I'm going to put the snake ring on just in case. And scooch a little more. That should definitely be good. Tough jumps here. Good. Ah! Shoot. Yeah, definitely need more practice on these ones. That's too bad. That was a pretty good run. But nice that I'm fairly consistently getting up here. Lemon, me too. I've been saying that it's like, I don't really know what makes it so hard, because so many of those jumps are freebies. But for some, and like obviously those jumps at the end are pretty tough, but a lot of it isn't that bad. But for some reason, it's one that I keep falling on. Yeah, I agree. Phantom Tower's easier. This jump's a little tough, and then two of those jumps right at the very end are tough. But for the most part, none of this is too bad. This part's annoying. Just noticed that in my inventory I have 46 silver coins. I basically picked up a silver coin. Probably picked up one silver coin every time I reached Hidden Kingdom or whatever it's called in the second map. So I did that run at least 46 times. Okay, this jump's scary. Good. Good. Oh, that's a new fall. That's too bad. I just blacked out for a second. I just did that jump the way that I'm not supposed to do it. That's an easy full jump, and I just didn't do it. I had to like process, what did I just do? Babe of Ascension is like another DLC map, right? I haven't even looked into it. I've seen some YouTube thumbnails that are talking about it, but I haven't even watched the level yet. So I probably will not do it. Mostly because I don't know how to get it on PlayStation. That's like one of the more brutal falls in the whole game. Yeah, this is on PlayStation. Is there a way to get it on PlayStation? I don't think so. But maybe there's like a DLC pack that you can buy. But it's not official DLC. It must be a mod, right? I overshot that jump a lot in my first run up. So I'm glad that I'm starting to land that one a little bit more consistently. Maybe Phantom Tower's music is messing with me. I normally don't play with headphones on or listening to the music. So maybe the the intense music is throwing me off here. Great score, though. It is a cute little section of the game, the cat tower. Ooh, close. Oh my god. That jump is like such a troll. Like that jump existing at the end of every level is so rude. Alright, but back to Bugstock. If we miss this, we'll reset. Alright, we'll keep going. Which didn't count as a fall. I forget which one of these rooms has the cat that gives you the achievement. There's a hidden cat somewhere. I think it's him. Yeah. Wow, 49 hours for Babe of Ascension. I'll have to go watch the map. I'm sure they add some cool new mechanics. That's brutal though. Lemon, which of these 3 original maps is your favorite? I think mine is the second one. I ended up really liking the rain section. What is it? Lost Frontier. I ended up really liking that section. Like once you got good at those jumps, you felt like a badass with those really tiny jumps. Nice, Ghost of Your Babe was the favorite. Yeah, I think Ghost of the Babe probably has the best... Ugh, it's a bad fall. I think Ghost of the Babe has the best atmosphere of the 3 maps. Like, all of these locations are super unique. But I can't stand the Quicksand Tower. Wow. New Babe Plus in 35 hours? I think the original map, my first run through the original map was like 9 hours. And then New Babe Plus was maybe 12. And this one was shorter. I forget what it was exactly, but definitely shorter than 12. Ah, God. got to get up to the tower at least at once on this stream. Ooh, that was close. Yeah, this is more consistent with how I normally play through Cats, of like lots of falls on this top screen. Main Babe record, yeah, I don't know, probably 8 or 9 minutes. How about you? Honestly, I think I got more efficient at New Babe Plus, because I played it a lot more. I got my no fall run on the first map fairly quickly. Wow, 642. That's awesome. Yeah, I've not really tried to speedrun any of these, so I haven't been keeping a super close eye on my time. But yeah, I felt very fast through New Babe Plus. Do you know the world record on Main Babe? Scooch a little bit more here. Should be good. Nice. Yeah, Black Sanctum and Lost Frontier were definitely the two hardest sections of the map for me. I don't have a good recovery strat for this if I fall short there. Or there, to be honest. But those jumps aren't too hard. But yeah, Lost Frontier, Black Sanctum, by far the two hardest parts of the map. I think I got the no fall run trophy on the 4th time I made it past Black Sanctum. I died 2 times in the water section, which felt really stupid, because that section is so easy. There are like only 2 or 3 hard jumps. And then I died 1 time on the final jump of the game, and then on the 4th time I made it. Oh wow, you fell on Black Tower today. That's rough. How far into it? Oh, last level. Brutal. People in my stream taught me a nice jump to get past the... On that final screen, there's a way to jump to the right, so you end up on the right side of the screen rather than jumping left and then having to jump back over, so it saves you a jump. Check out... I guess I didn't make it to the end of like speedrun videos and stuff, but check out that little bit of tech if you're not currently doing it, because those last jumps are just so high stakes that any little bit helps. All right, finally, we're making it up towards Quicksand Tower. And if anyone has advice on the Quicksand Tower, I could definitely use it, because I really suck at it. Ooh, barely made it there. Okay. man, you fell on an easy jump. Yeah, that's heartbreaking. I'm sure you'll get it soon though if you made it all the way to the top. I'm sure you're only a couple hours away. So all these jumps are not too bad. This one I have pretty much under control as well. Might be short actually. Okay. Ooh. That's a bad fall. That would be a silly one to make on a real run. Okay, then this one's tough. I mean, yeah, I'm not very good at any of these jumps. This one I try to go like 60%. Luckily there's a lot of leeway there with that big slope. This one is a very short jump. I think this is probably the first one that I really miss probably more than half the time. I usually undershoot it. I think I get freaked out by the sand sinking me. And so I go too short. So that's good. This is a nice full jump. This one is not horrible. This is like a 50%er. It just sucks that it sends you all the way to the very bottom every time. Yeah, and of these jumps up here, this one's tricky. I do that a lot. And then the one after that one is also tricky. This one's not too bad, despite missing it there. It's full from the right corner. Lemon, I'm guessing that you're talking about the jump up on this screen. So this one's full if I scooch all the way from over here. We'll give it a shot. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I must have to scooch even further. Normally I'm not too bad at this one. God damn. That's frustrating. You have to just not think about those 3 jumps because they are so high stakes. Yeah, no worries, Lemon. If there is a full jump here, it would be great. But yeah, I don't think there is one. It's like almost full. It's like 85%. It feels like. And then this is the other one that I struggle with, which I also think there's no great setup for. Yeah, I do that a lot. This is probably my favorite screen of the game. I love the giant. Bad fall. Yeah, so basically I just need to work out. I'm at 33 falls. Actually not terrible. But I need to work a lot on my end game here. That jump's a little freaky. The one all the way to the right. Yeah, the giant. That's where the waterfalls are coming from. I think that's coming from his mouth. All right, Slacker. If you got any advice for any of these jumps, let me know. I've been thinking about should I be timing the jumps based on like my vertical level, like, you know, visual cues of how far down I've sunk might actually help more than... Yeah, that's awful. That's really bad. Might help more than, you know, just the feel of the timing of charging your jumps. I think the answer is just to get good, basically. Not a ton that you can do for any of these tough quicksand jumps. Just such a long section, too. There are like so many screens up there. Ooh. Never missed that one. All right. That's a bad fall. We'll climb one more time and then I might call it. Back to the tower. Yep. That was a terrible one. Hello, Liam. How's it going? Yeah, doing well. Slowly making progress on this. We're still pretty far away from actually getting it. 44 falls in, which actually isn't terrible, but yeah, very rusty at the top of this map. Oof. Yeah, I know. Clive was here earlier. That's amazing for Clive. He must be so happy. We'll get there eventually. I think I was kind of saying earlier in the stream, for all of these runs, you just hit a point where you know it's inevitable, where it's like, okay, it's gonna be any day. Like when I beat New Babe Plus, and the day that I got it, I just woke up and was like, okay, it's gonna happen today. Like I'm good enough that all it takes is a little bit of luck, and it will happen. And it's weird that feeling of just like knowing that it's right around the corner, and I can tell that I am not there yet for this map. So I'll give it maybe 4 or 5 days. Ooh, that was a bad one. I wasn't thinking there. I'll give it like 4 or 5 days until I have that feeling, and then, you know, a day or two to actually grind out the win eventually. That's what happened with the original Meat Boy plat. I got it at like 10 a.m. I was, you know, playing all night the night before, went to bed knowing that I was very close, and woke up and was just like, okay, I'm getting it, and then got it within like 20 minutes of playing that morning. Or the cape, yeah. Good call. Watch me now just flawless this all the way to the end now that the cape is on. Pretty good start so far. Not to jinx it, but ever since we put the cape on. Not great, Rob. Still haven't even got to the tower this entire stream. We're at 50 falls right now. I just gotta get better at the end game here. Maybe I should there's a fall. Maybe I should use a save state to just practice the tower. I was saying earlier, I'm hesitant to do that because I don't want to screw up my total number of attempts. You know, and if I use a save state, then those attempts will be reset back to whatever it was at the save state. But I'm just so bad at the final tower. I guess I'm not great at those two jumps either. Like, this section needs some work too. Even though I've done this so many times. really overthink that last jump, jumping to the right. There's a point where I was overshooting it and bouncing off the wall. Like, I did it like 5 times in a row. And so now I'm like, now I overthink that every time of don't go too far. Ugh. Missed that one twice in a row, too. Now we're gonna put ourselves in a good mental space, because I am very negative about about my abilities on this section. So we're good. This section is no problem. This is one of the easier sections of the map. Do a full jump setup on that jump you failed twice with the snake ring to one of the birds. Or there's one of the jumps that I fail a lot is it's in the waterfall section, and you jump from a platform on the right. It's a pretty far jump to the one on the left, and it feels like a full jump might be able to work. So I would guess that's the one that you're talking about. Let me get back in the zone real quick. Ooh, that was close. That was bad. All right, Rob, so I'm guessing it's this screen that you can do a full jump from. This one. Is this what you're talking about? Like, we snake ring all the way to the end here. We'll give it a try. Nope. Not that one, a little further. Okay. If it's the... Oh, maybe it's the one jumping all the way to the right. That one that I was talking about where I overshot it a couple of times. That would be nice if that can be free. Ooh. I overshoot that one sometimes too. All right, so I'm guessing it's not this one. Oops. That was a miss. That was just a full jump there. Interesting. Ah, man. Okay, but Rob, that was the jump that I'm supposed to do it on. I'll take a look at videos in that section in particular if there's a full jump there. That'd be nice. I should probably stop soon. Okay, first jump on the screen just before the sand. Got it. So that jumps to the first bird. That was a pretty good tower. Oof. All right, I think I'm gonna call it there. Thanks for the advice. Let's see. Tomorrow's Friday. I could stream maybe for a little bit tomorrow. We'll see. Or at least, very least on the weekend. Yeah, obviously still have a ways to go, but yeah, thanks for checking this out. Yeah, oof is right, Rob. Thanks for checking it out. Rob, thank you for the advice. Who else was here? Lemon, good to see you. Thanks for checking out the channel. Yeah, and Liam, if you're still here, thanks. And we'll talk to y'all later. Bye, everyone.